Hello everyone, this is the Great Pumpkin speaking and welcome to this new PvP video about Dragonfable. This time we're gonna do much like the last time, which is we're gonna do a PvP challenge and try to build up a streak. As of last time, we've got 4 runs of 5 fights in PvP that were won, and the particular rules we'll use for this challenge is simply to not use any potions, no healing between matches, as well as having to change class each time we do 5 wins. So there is that. If I lose, then the streak is over. However, before we do that, DF Strength, a fellow YouTuber, was kind enough to do a video featuring his character fighting mine in PvP, so I thought now would be an as good time as any to return the favor. Now one thing that I noticed though is that the link leading to his character was kinda broken, so I had to make do. Thankfully I was lucky he had it in his video, so that'll make things simpler for me. So this time I'm going as Ninja, given that I was as Paladin before, so let's get started. He'll also count toward wins, assuming he does. Oh, well, that's interesting now. He's got the Cheshire Twilly, as well as already the upgraded version of the... what was it? Destiny weapons, yeah, that's right. I haven't finished getting those, actually. It's one of the things that I may turn into a video at some point. So there. We'll go ahead... what to start with? I suppose we can start with a stun, set up our poisons as it is. So let's do this. He's still running Shadow Warrior too. This is interesting, although I don't think artifacts are taken into account for these particular ones. So there is that. I kind of forgot in which order I had to put those poisons. This is kind of annoying. I think if we start with the Lotus one. Cheshire Twilly is a pretty good pet, he does quite a bit of a hit. So we'll go with Summon Honda. Still stun, which is kinda cheap on my part, but then again I can't heal between fights, so you know, give me a break. Okay, Scorpion Venom. This should actually be rather difficult, despite this being a base class. Didn't even see the damage on this, and it even healed him too. Well. Viper. Indeed, everyone expects the Spanish Inquisition. 2 hits. Pull the Fade. We're doing alright for the most part. Catalyst. That heal is gonna get really annoying. Oh well. So, I think the strike is actually a good idea here. So let's see, our Fade isn't ready, so avoid part of the next few attacks. What the heck does that even mean? How about this one? Well, we're gonna try this one at least. Try to break his combo as it is. Nope, that didn't help me at all. Oh well. So let's see, what's he got on him right now? Viper Poison is about to run out, so that's no good for me. Let's go with Blurred. Little dude may well end up destroying our streak, which is fair game as far as I'm concerned. So, we'll go ahead and fade for 2 turns. put back the... which poison? Actually, all of them, so... Scorpion Venom. So, let's see what we have right now. We could go ahead with Catalyst, or we could just stun him and end this. I think that's what we're gonna do. Thankfully, Cheshire Twilly is showing some pity toward me, so that's good. Is he still stunned? Nope, he is not. Might as well. Good thing too, that broke his combo completely. Okay, let's go with her rapid. We can summon Honda. And that should be the end of that, I'm thinking. Yep, dead by 1,000 cut. Although in his defense he completely kind of destroyed me in this fight. It just happens that I've got better control on the fight than he does, because the AI does. Still, rather challenging as far as I'm concerned. So, grats to him. So, that was DF Strength. Now we're gonna continue our little challenge. So let's get going. I'm kind of hoping I'll get Doom Knights, to be honest. Because the way things are going, I'm not doing so well. Okay. So, he'll start with a big move in a particular case. So, breaking his combo right now... I'm actually better to just start building up my poisons. It's one of the strange thing about those prompts about stuns. You don't never actually... you see it say that you resisted and yet you never do. That's really strange actually. One of the things I'm worried right now is running out of mana. It's not that big a deal, but it could become one. I'm actually playing rather early in the day, mostly to get us some variety. If I always play at the same hour, I'll always get the same people, so... Yep. That is no good. Okay, combo broken. Ooh. Guy's pulling all the stops, is he? And boom. That's one of the problems about having a class that doesn't have any healing, so... Gotta do what you gotta do. Catalyst. Oh, he had pity for me. How nice of him. And done. Third fight. Regular warrior. Nothing really special to be seen there. We're gonna fade and start putting in poisons. Yep, his mother was a Sneevil. It's a thing now. He actually succeeded. Oh well. Scorpion Venom. Viper Venom. Go with a critical strike. Doesn't do much damage, does he? Must be an old weapon of some sort. And just like that. Next one. Let's see. A Guardian with 2000 HP. No good for us. Oh well. He ended up hitting himself too. Not a lot of damage on this one. Oh my. I did not expect this. Oh well. You might be thinking I'm hacking the game, but I'm really not. These things happened all on their own. Ooh, this is scary. It's one of the weird things, the Guardian Dragon sometimes doesn't seem like he's pointing in the right direction. It's only made so the player will actually use it. What would have been really fun was that this move will result in an instant death like it sometimes does. We're just gonna tank this as much as we can, try to keep us in the game until the next fight. Of course. You only have 2 potions, man. And done. Last fight. Make or break. Riff Walker, I'm done. Don't know, if I get lucky in the next 3 turns, I may manage to get him into defensive. That's unlikely, but it might happen. Do you have a pet that can actually get me out of this? Nope. It doesn't deal a whole lot of damage though. What's up with that? Don't have that great of a damage resist. His boost was probably down the drain or something. Yep, that's the end of that. Streak is dead. Oh well, that happens. So now we're gonna switch back to another class, so I'll meet you there. So here we are back at the Aeris Battlespire, and this time I think we're gonna run as a Technomancer, so let's do this. Okay, we're up against Soulcarver, the guy that gave us some trouble in the last second round. We should have a better chance against him this time around. So, let's see. We're gonna use Barrier to avoid his initial power move. He's using the Scan Orb too. That's a little mean. Oh well. Tog Power. And he just wasted this thing that increases boost too. Oh well, not one to complain. Sonic Boom Blaster. To reduce his resistance to stun. Which I believe is what it did. Go ahead and stun him with a drill. It's for 2 turns. Now after that, which one do I want it to do? Mana Shot. Okay. He's no longer stunned, so let's go ahead with the Event Horizon. Get a chance to maybe stun him again. Nope. Oh well, it was worth a shot. So let's see. Yeah. We'll put up a barrier and overclock. Sorry, Han. Bam. Okay. Now we go back with the drill. Mana Shot. Well, actually it's Mana Grenades. Not a big deal. So we did these things. Is he still stunned? Yes, he is for another turn. Whoops. I miscalculated there. Oh well. Okay, we're up against the Doom Knight this time around, which means that they don't really have to do anything. So he's called Sephiroth, by the way. He's got the plushy Sepulcher as well. Plushy Seppi for people familiar with him. Fairly standard Doom Knight setup. So big question, is he doomed yet? Doesn't look like it. Ah, that's our ticket. Alright. Should have actually reduced his resistance to stun beforehand. That's no good for us. And if he resisted it, I'm toast. Oh, he didn't. Good. Doom Knights are one of the reasons why I don't use the rule that says that I can't use any stun. That would make things a little too difficult for me. If I manage to somehow survive one of their big nuke at the third Doom turn, well, my chances of actually getting a streak would be pretty darn low. That is done. Match 3. We're not doing too badly. I'm seeing a lot of Riftwalker though. Probably because they're a free class unlike, say, Doom Knights or such. So, this dude. Barrier. It's kind of self-defeating in a way to use so much Doom Knight... Death Knight equipment, namely the sword, because everybody's got really great darkness resist. Like me here, I'm not sure if all stacks with the other one, I'm assuming it does, but it's more like 50% or something. So that's actually pretty darn good. I wonder if they'll get another upgrade for the Doom weapons, like the Destiny weapons that we just got now. Although, to speak of, the Doom weapon were already up to level 85, whereas the Destiny weapons were still lagging behind. They don't usually do a lot of upgrades that are at the same level. Usually they make sure they increase a bit. Nope. Oh well. So what do we got? I will want to overclock. Okay, little dude. And we can probably finish him with a force sword. There we go. Next one, 2 match to go. This time we're up against Sawyer, the warrior. So let's see. Darkness damage. Not that big a deal, still could be annoying. So. Dog power. Drill. We missed the last one. That's no good. Mana grenades. Event horizon. The chance of stun on this is a little lower than the other one. And just like that. Next one. Oh, that's interesting. We're up against an Ascendant this time around. Good. Very interesting. Go with a barrier. Nope. One of the things I've been wanting to try at some point. Try to switch my base class and try some of those advanced classes like Cryptic or Ascendant. Here's the thing though, they cost a lot of dragon coins, so unless you've got a lot of them. Also, the main problem is mostly that weapons are usually limited by classes unless you've got sight and so on. So all of those nice swords and axes that I got, I would have to get all over again. Same can be said for things like, for instance, the Doom and Destiny weapons. Ooh, fancy. I don't see that one very often. Mana shot. That could get dangerous. We're gonna have to finish him the good old-fashioned way. Just hoping that he's not gonna destroy us. Because that could happen. Sounds like this is supposed to be some sort of melee mage or something. And done. Streak of 1. Do we have time for another one? I suppose we do. So let's get going. So, here we are, and this time we'll be going as a Death Knight, so let's do this. Maybe ill-advised of me to do this, because actually we've done this a few times recently, so... Especially when I did that test for the Beastmaster. This seems like a Vanilla Warrior. Doesn't seem like he's gonna do any damage at all, really. So it's mostly a waste of mana. Suppose I can try to keep things as basic as possible. Try to save some mana if I can. Nice damage on this guy though. They mustn't have any resistance to anything. And bam, just like that. Free win. Okay, we're up against Samote, whom we've encountered a number of times before, a Dragon Lord. So, let's do this. Kinda wanna stun him. He might be resistant to it though. Yup, he is. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Nice sight though. I like that pet too. Animation is too long though. I've said this before. Sorry, hun, but no way, no how. So predictable. That's the thing that kind of makes this challenge a little weird. I already know what the AI is usually gonna do. So there is this thing, although you can get some rather epic reversal of fortunes from time to time. And done. Next round. We're up against Vulgaran Shadrach, a Doom Knight, with a fancy weapon to boot. Oh well. Oh. This is the other Doom Knight variant. That's no good for me. He does appear to have Doom though. And my stun has completely failed. That's no good. I've just been played like a middle schooler. That didn't sound like a very good idea on his part. Oh well, that AI is pretty broken anyway. Although these big Doom Blasts that he did earlier on us could have actually killed us if we boosted properly. Okay, We're up against Dude, the Riftwalker. So, let's see. Garb to defend for the time being. Allow him to get rid of his big moves. I hate that cat pet. Animation takes too long and barely stuns ever. Probably because too low level. And bam. Can't believe he missed on that one. Oh well, not gonna complain. Scholar minion. And that should be the end of that. Okay, last one. I actually thought that was the 5th one. Ooh, Doom Knight, Cirrus and Snorn, is it? Oh well. Let's try to have some fun while we're at it. There was something special about those weapons, although I kind of forget. I think they're linked to AQ World or something. I forget. Oh yeah, he's done. There we go. Bam. And I'm afraid that's going to be it for the time being. Thank you for watching, everyone. This was Great Pumpkin. You all have a pleasant time now. Bye bye.